Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, continuing our charity tribute run here on Elm Creek. We're up here on field number 8 because I actually did grab another wheat contract, actual exact same seeder as the other one. We now have 2 of those technically running, but we'll get this guy rolling. If one of them finishes up their field first, we'll just combine them and help them knock it both out real quickly. Anything left over on this mulching? Or can we go ahead and move over to the other field? Up there is a little tiny bit. It's a bit right here, it looks like, maybe. And then over here. Oh, I guess that's just a spot. Oh, why can't we not do this spot? Okay, it was just, I guess it was just barely overlapping the edge there. Kind of strange, but anyway, we got it done. Looks like everything is done on both those fields. Let's go get this other field done. Oh, he finally claims all of his weeds over here. That's good to see. I think after this header part, I'm going to go ahead and get the oilseed radish seeder, get that rolling. Because we can leave this mulcher here, and if one of those other guys that's seeding right now finishes, they can come finish mulching for us. All right, let's just park you over here, my friend. And go grab our weeder seeder. How are we doing on the... Oh, you're almost full. 81%. Still got a little ways to go, but getting there. Oh, not out of... Oh, wow. Not expecting to run out of money that fast. I mean, I haven't been watching it, to be fair. What did I get that ran out of money? Because we had like $8,000. Was I like buying seed for some strange reason? No. They didn't have buy fertilizer on, did I? I've been fertilizing this whole time, have I? Why would I have fertilizer turned on? No. We had I had $8,000 there. Last time I looked before I started the second contract. I'm really confused. How do we run through $8,000? We've only paid 2,000. Where did the money go? I'm gonna have to go back up and go look at my own video. I could have sworn it said $8,000 when I started the second contract, the second seeding contract. And even if you count the seeds, we have not even close to cost us that much. I am so incredibly confused. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm just going to show you guys the video. Can you guys explain to me what just happened? We have $8,427. We have negative $1,760. It's 1441 October. Like, I'm not fast forwarding to a new day. It hasn't fast forwarded to a new hour or something that, I mean, there's nothing that takes over an hourly. Well, I didn't even, I would say leasing cost for something, but the only thing that would qualify for a leasing cost that could have ticked over would be the cotton harvester. But has it been an hour already? It had to have been. We're up to $37,000. Has we had this thing an hour? I mean, I guess we started harvesting like 2 full episodes ago. Oh my. Well, there's a calculation I did not take into account because in my mind, I didn't think we were going to hit the hourly mark. Okay then. I don't know what to do now. I mean, I guess I just have to do all these contracts manually, which is fine, but that wasn't the plan. That's going to slow everything down. I cannot believe it takes us an hour to harvest all 3 of these fields. Does it really? I mean, obviously it does, right? We've got an hour on the clock here, but I'm pretty shocked that takes over an hour. And I'm going to have to take that into consideration. So instead of $24,000 each cycle, it takes $36,000. That's going to eat into our profits quite a bit. 37,500. Well, less than that, but yeah, about 36,000 because some of that is some of the other stuff. That is going to eat into our profits quite a bit. Interestingly enough, these are the same width, aren't they? So if they go the same speed, then it won't matter. I was going to say, if this somehow was able to harvest faster, we're actually getting close to John Deere territory, based on the time that it takes. Man. Okay, well, now we know what happened, at least. I wish it had said something in the numbers that said, hey, by the way, this is what this is. I need to complete one of these contracts for sure. So I guess, which one's further along? Field 39 is technically further along, but I think field 8 will take less time to do. We'll just keep it going. Is what it is. Wow. I mean, I kind of surprised by that. Takes over an hour. Wow. Not by much, to be fair. Not by much, but that is... I mean, if you think about another perspective, we finished, you know, almost 20,000 liters of cotton in the first hour, right? So, 20,000 liters in the first hour. And that means that last little bit is going to cost us $12,000 to do. Even though it's such a small portion of the crop. Obviously, we're going to do it because it'd be dumb just let it sit there. But it's just, it definitely makes that last chunk way less profitable than the first, you know, hour's worth of chunks. That is interesting. I'm sure it happened the first time we did it too. I just wasn't paying attention. You know, I just wasn't actually checking that out to see exactly how much it cost us, you know. Almost makes me want, if I buy a second field, makes me want to do, well, no, if I bought a second field and I did cotton on it, then that extra $12,000 would go into that field, and then it would make that more profitable because we've already paid for the 12,000 bucks. But what I was going to say is, it almost makes me want to do 2 fields of soybeans and 2 fields of cotton, so that I'm only keeping the cotton thing for 1 hour total anyway. And at some point we may switch to that, but I think for right now it's still okay to do. If we got another field, to do cotton just a little bit longer until we definitely started running into issues with the spinnery. Man, I still can't believe that tipped over like that. Wow. Knock this out pretty quickly here, though. I mean, it's not the biggest field in the world. It should be good. How big is this field? 4.5 acres. It's bigger than any of our fields. Our biggest field is 3.7 something acres. 3.78, I think. Oh, no. I think I'm wrong. I think I think 50 is... 50, I think 51's 3. I think 51's the 3.7. And I think 40, whatever it is, might be, 41, whatever, might be, over 4. I've said it before, and I can't remember what I told you guys. I've got a spreadsheet with all the values on it somewhere. It's just not pulled up right now. I just can't believe we're over the hour mark on the fields that we have. Never even thought to consider that. Now I'm curious. I mean, it doesn't start with any time on it, does it? I know when you get equipment from a contract, you know, it often has hours already on it. Surely the leased equipment wouldn't. That would be absurd. Now, I think it costs like 12,000 bucks to rent the soybean harvester, so let's take that into account as well. Now, the soybean harvester would probably go quite a bit faster. It's a bit wider, quite a bit wider. So we would not hit that hour mark at any point. Oh no, I left a gap. Oh well. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just gotta be good enough. Morals to live by. Just gotta be good enough. Don't listen to that. I think it's funny that it knocks a little gash out of that other field over there. It's on that field. Oh, wheat. Interesting. Almost done. Such a strange thing. Oh, goodness. And this isn't going to give us that much more money, to be fair. I can't, man, the math on that's going to throw me off. An extra, it's $36,000 just to get the cotton harvester. Wow. Man. Well, if it took another hour, which it won't, obviously, not with the field size, but if for some reason it got to the point where it was going to take 2 hours instead, then you'd be better suited getting a second cotton harvester, because it'd be the same price and you get everything done in half the time. But we're a ways away from that. Although one more good sized field, we'll get pretty close. All right, come on, almost done here. How much in this field can I dig into? Not just the edge, okay. I was kind of curious. I was like, I wonder if I can cut up all of his field. Not that I would ever do that on purpose. Bad part is I'm going to have to turn this contract in just to get the money. I want to get the automation started back up on those other fields. Which means I lose out on this. Using this tractor, which the whole plan was to use this tractor on that other field as well. But oh well, let's just keep things rolling. Collect this. We'll even take the reimbursement. I'm not going to run the seed back. All right, we got enough money to at least get a few things going again. Can't believe that went over an hour. Let's get you rolling again. Really? You're going to go diagonally? Just because that's how you started? I thought you'd straighten up, my friend. All right. Should have just enough money to get all this other stuff finished. At least get that contract finished. Get an extra 10,000 bucks. Well, in all my math of here's how much the lease costs versus how much you know, how many years it would take you to meet up with the cost of buying the equipment, I will admit I never calculated needing it for a second hour. I saw that as kind of a rarity, you know. I just didn't think that it would come up very often. But we don't even have the biggest fields in the world right now. And we're already hitting that hour mark, which is crazy. So what that does mean is that instead of 19, 20 years to lease it to make up for the cost of buying it, I think it would only take us, what, 12, 13 years, something like that, maybe. Almost cuts it in half. Not quite. But again, we're not going to buy the case one, I don't think. If we ever did anything, we'd buy the John Deere one at some point. We're just leasing the case one because it's just can't afford it otherwise. Man, I'm glad we didn't lease the John Deere. Sink another 24 grand into it. $60,000, $70,000 lease. Oof. You're not going to let me put seed in you? There we go. I was like, where's... Oh, it was not that much seed. I thought there was more seed sitting there than there was. Well, phooey. I mean, we'll get it started, but we're going to have to get more, obviously. No, it's not seeding because it doesn't know to turn it on. Turn on. Now will you seed? No, you won't. Oh, I need to cultivate first. I don't remember if I cultivated last time, but I right? That's what I need to do? Yeah, okay. I don't remember. I mean, it makes sense that you do. I don't know why I didn't think about the fact that we cultivated last time, too. Oh, I think I know what I did. I think last time I cultivated, I seeded, and then I kept the cultivator an extra month, and then went ahead and cultivated the seed, the oil seed radish, the second month. That's what I did. Okay, so I remember, I was like, I don't remember getting an extra cultivator in there, but I got it and just kept it for an extra month. That's what I did. Fair enough. Okay, well, we can deal with that. How close are you, my friend? Very close. So let's grab the trailer, get ready to haul that over real quick. Well, we're not going to have the money to get the cultivator, so we'll just have to deal with the only one tractor, unfortunately. Oh, I did not mean to drop you, my friend. Although I do that just about every time because I'm right there on the trailer and I see the thing pop up and I hit it and then it just drops the weight instead. Like I just barely miss it. No, I didn't mean to destroy that. I didn't think I was that close. But now I feel like I'm that close for sure, but I did not think I was that close at the time. I like how I can destroy the crop, which destroys the plant. But when I'm rolling over the plant, it doesn't destroy the plant. Like the harvested plant is immune to damage. How are we doing over there? 30,000. So this won't all quite fit. I'm pretty sure it caps out at 50K. Still can't believe that extra hour. Wow. Just most of the equipment I used definitely doesn't come close to that hour. So the cotton harvester is just slow enough that it matters. And like I said, I didn't notice it last time. Just never even noticed that it did that. It does also mean if you're leasing equipment and you want to do a contract with the equipment that you've leased, you're actually probably better off just borrowing the equipment from the contract. Because if you go over that hour, you're costing yourself way more than the borrow cost of that same equipment. It doesn't come up very often. Most of the equipment's fast enough that it doesn't really matter. All right. How are we doing over there? Oh, it's actually only 45,000 liters. Okay, so that's actually going to take a while to burn through the rest of that. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. Interesting episode, guys. I'm sure you guys knew exactly what was happening when it happened, but I did not. So I just didn't even think, I've never even contemplated that we'd be close to that hour mark with any of the equipment on these 3 fields. But now that I know that, I've got to start kind of thinking about that and taking that into account with some of the math. So we'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.